Oh, I guess we're live. All right. I was just going to get on here for a couple of minutes. Oh, man, am I tired? Long day and long day tomorrow, too. I was watching Kane's Catharsis channel a little bit ago. Vegas Valley's live right now, but I can't stick around for the show. I got to go to bed so I can get some sleep. What's one stop? You're out there. Um, COVID's the other day. There's all these people they just sit there and they just go at it and they go at it and they go at it and they go at it. Taco, whoa! I don't think I've had you on my channel for ever. Have you ever been on this one before? You don't have a wrench, so I'll go back and hit you up when I'm done here. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Get your cash app, man. I'm gonna send you a Christmas dono for your if you're still doing model sets and stuff like that. These people, they get on these panels and it's so predictable. Yes, I'm sure. Drop your cash up in the chat right now and I'll go back and grab it. And actually, you know what? I think it's been a while since I sent you something. I'll send you something nice. So anyways, I do work and that does hamper my ability to get on here and stick around along, as often. I'm gonna take care of you, Taco. You're gonna be wrenched. I got you. Terry. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I believe that totally, dude. I do. I do. Okay, cool. I got it. Then we can grab a screenshot of that, and then I'm good. I'm only gonna be on here for a very short period of time here, guys. So don't expect too much, and definitely not doing a panel. I got to go to work at 6 again, and it's going to be 12 hours again tomorrow. So, oof. Gonna be long. Thank you, sir. Thanks for stopping in. Like I say, I'm on my phone and I'm just on the StreamYard side, and they don't let you wrench. You know what's so weird? You can give wrenches and you can take them away. No, I don't know if you can take them away or not. I think you can on Prism Live. Yeah, thanks, man. You do the same, dude. You do the same. But anyways, it's not the fact that they get on these panels and they just they just sit there and they just bicker at each other, or they pick at someone, or each other for relentlessly for hours and hours and hours to no avail. But it's the ones that think they're God's gift to Earth, and those are the ones I hate. No, I don't hate them. I don't hate them. I just hate their way of thinking. And I was just oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. I was just too tired to even go up. I was actually genuinely gonna go up there, and just I wanted to talk to that one guy. I had some questions for that 111 dude about some things, but there was just no way that was going to happen with what was going on up there anyway. It's not a big deal and doesn't impact my life any. Does it yours? But it's just a lot of this stuff is really predictable. What these people what they're going to do, what's going to go down before it's even going to happen. And I don't know. People are just so into themselves. It makes you wonder how many we made fun of, and I did it. So I most certainly did make fun of Blame Katie and said, "How many mirrors has this bitch got in her house?" And because she's so into herself, right? But that's not to say that for anybody else, because there's a lot of people out here that are just, I don't know. They absolutely, they literally wake up and they sprinkle drama on their coffee in the morning. The best part of waking up is Discord in your cup. So if they're not in Discord, they're on YouTube. If they're not on YouTube, they're on Discord. And I hate to guys. Man, oh thanks. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. That life exists outside of this shit. These people not realize this? I mean, it does for me. like right now, I'd love to sit here and go live for 3 hours and talk about it and all this, and the icing out. Here, I forgot the show. The icing out is a real thing. I mean, I should know. I dealt with it for the better part of 2.5 years or more. So and that's not to say that I'm the only one there, but if you look at that particular side of YouTube, there is still this hate bond thing that these people do with me, and most of these people don't have a fucking clue anything about me. It's just the same thing, and it's just not popular for them to not be a dick to me when I'm around. So now I just throw it back at them. I'm like, okay, if you want to play one-liner games, we'll play one-liner games. To the guy who sent me a DM, I got you, Roger Wilco. I got you. I'll hook you up. I'm going to do that. So, I know I'm a smaller channel. We have battled, and it's not just me, the best and the worst of them. And yep, have a good night. Thanks for dropping in again. But I just, like I say, I don't have the time. I wish I had the time, but I just don't. I mean, I turn it on when I can turn it on, and I tune in when I can, and a lot of times this shit is all these panels and things are going on the weekends, and I'm a weekend warrior. It's my job. So I can't stay up late to catch any of this stuff, but people absolutely love talking shit. This is stuff they would definitely not do in real life. Definitely would. I guarantee they would be doing with me if they were sitting next to me. I fear not. I fear not. I'm not out here to kick ass and take names. Because that's not something that, obviously there's going to be somebody stronger than me out there that could literally thump my skull, just knock me down a size. So I'm way beyond the invincible age, of nothing can stop me, nothing can hurt me. Oh, really? Well, that's a good idea. And I don't know. It's just, I think. Sorry about that. It's contagious. A lot of people. It's true. Until you get a big panel going and you get everybody just freaking talking over each other, just insulting and degrading each other in the same old, that's what draws in those crowds to these people's channels. And I'll be honest with you, I'd rather have the 8 people that are watching me right now than 88 people watching me right now and have to worry about losing my channel next. Oh, trust me, I've already been through that before. But what these people didn't realize is that I'm not new here. I go back a ways. Yes, I do. Just because you can't place me doesn't mean I wasn't freaking there. I deliberately avoided the Drama Dome channel, specifically because of all the drama, the pay. I could, I knew I could see then what I see now, and what it is the rise and fall of a community. And it's not really a community. It's what it is what it was like, just like Polly Crispies, even Vern Vision out there, some OGers, and there's many more. There's many more. But when you take all these different talk groups, that's what I call them. It's an old-fashioned name, talk groups. You get them in there and you throw them in the mix together, and all of their baggage is going to mix and mingle. How's it going, sweet? What you up to? Welcome. And then you're going to just have what you see going on today. And you're not. Is it just me, or is it that are people just miserable out there? Are they that unhappy in their lives that they just live for getting on here? I think she went to bed, sweet, but I'm still there. I got 8 people. Shout out to the replay crew. Is it really worth, the headaches and heartaches of it all? I guess to some would say, hell yeah. Others like me are more like, hell no. Because again, it's the rules of today is TOS. Yeah, there is TOS out there. How you doing? Everybody confuses you with terms of service. Anyways, as far as it's like the rules we got to follow out here. All right, be good, man. Thanks for up. I'm only going to be here for about 5 more minutes. I'm gone. But I was so lazy. This was scheduled like days ago, and that evil Terry, that Franklin qualified guy was pouting and moaning because I didn't go live when I was supposed to. I go live when I feel like it. Hell, Rebel just went live the other day and reeled in stuff, of course, and don't think that was a coincidence. Damn good and well he DM'd her. Or she's, profusely watching his channel to try to get at me. You can't get the tonic or the Golden Boy reports to get on, and it's harder to get to that guy for them. So what's the next best target, right? Yeah, you're looking at him, me, and I think it's. Don't get me wrong. I'm flattered that I'm that relevant to some of these people. Hey, 420, what's up? That they would actually go out of their way and do that. Talk about living rent free. And somebody was replaying the Rebel panel with what's his name on there. I can place him, but I can't. The fuck's this guy's? He was just in a chat the other day, and he's like the most chill guy you'll ever get on a panel. And I was hanging out with him. He's known around these streets. I'm done using the word streets. Oh shit! I just use it. I just use it again. But damn, messed that up. Again. Who is this guy? God, he reminds me so much. He looks a lot like Tatted Aviator. He does. He absolutely does. But he's funny, and I do like the guy. And my brain is shot because I got up at 4 in the freaking morning, and it's getting late. It's going on 11. So, That can anybody help me out who that guy is? Anyways, whoever that guy is, you know who I'm talking about, and I'm like, that works for that guy. Because when people are trying to get at you, it's like corrosive using the UPK, not like he's not in it, right? Right, yeah, right. Alex V was in the chat there, and your mom and I could be, and that's got to be Raging Capricorn under that Wilma Dickfit account, or is no? I know that person's real first name, and it's not Chip. The real Wilma Dickfit's a guy. I'll tell you that. And the Taryn Dix is a gal. So supposedly they're a couple, but who knows? Who really cares? I don't care. Do you? I don't. I didn't care then. I don't care now. Right? Yeah, that's what's up. So TOS can't say I didn't say hi to her because I did. But what else is there? What else is there, guys? I don't know. I get bored with this shit very quick and easily. It's just like the whole Abe trolling rituals that had been going on for god awful ever. The problem is everyone way overkilled it, and it's just dead in the water now. Most of these people are bored of even wearing out their fingerprint on their index finger to hit that timeout thing when I come around the bend. So it's like, yeah, I mean, even that shit gets old. I knew I was going to wear it eventually. And that Midwest Mama too out there that Koviz is, trying to troll me. Go, oh, you gotta just make up with her and say, I'm sorry for what I. The comparison there was apples and oranges. People like him and Baby Love there, they go back a ways. And Nell in that part of YouTube, that, and they were genuinely friends. I'm sure they still are, but it's just the fact that you can't compare somebody who's people like that were never friends to begin with and never will, for obvious reasons, and say that, well, why don't you go make up with that? There's nothing to make up for. As the whole purpose of whoever's or that. Well, that's whose daughter-in-law made that account, who brags about having a channel with 4K subs and monetized, and that could, I don't know, that could be, it could not be, but she's obviously too afraid to unmute that microphone of hers and just restreaming. Not even doing it right. If you're going to bring back old content like that, what you would be doing, you would be like making it public again on its original channel. And then unlocking the live chat replay and everything else about it. That's where everyone knows that content originally be. Speaking of which, and that's where they're going to go look for it, not on some half-assed channel where you got like 21 views in a video about me. And trying to bring back the whole Abe was what was it? The Abe was fake military, or that's the video. And it's like, okay, so obviously you haven't been around the bend and when we went over all of this shit, and you're gonna have to go back and and rewind and try to catch up on your own. That's, if you can't find it, that's a you problem, or if it's not there anymore, that's also a you problem, not me. But reliving the same shit over and over. But I'm glad that she did put up them 2 videos that I grabbed, because that proves some stuff that I already had a lot of that shit downloaded. I'm just too lazy to go on the hard drives and go find it. I mean, I could find Katie's original live streams on her channel that's now, since like long left us off the platform. Let's just say YouTube got quite a cleansing, and Blame Katie's channel is gone for good. But I have some of them original live streams, even the ones that Truth Fighter struck down when she was just starting her shit out. And it's true that she brought me up on panel, like on her first stream that she ever did. She blamed Katie, all right, and you'd have no proof of this now, but she got on my original Glockford account, the Honest Abe one, with the 900 something subs, and she was not they didn't have that many back then. But when I would go live, Katie got in my chats. She got in my chats, and she was dogging me. She got up on my panel. Did you guys know that? Blame Katie got up on my panel and was begging for a Big Mac, just begging for me to get on her channel, so she could, she obviously had a bait trap set for me. There was multiple times that she got on my panel, and she was, trying to egg me on to schedule live with her. And boy, did she spread some lies about me. And that's where all that began. And then she went after Rebel, love or hate him, but yeah, she was going after him next. Then she ticked off Truth Finder, and then he started going at her, and And we're going back like 3 years ago. This is 2023. Okay, been a while. It's been a minute. Um, so yes, people that gotta come on here and say, "Oh, there's Abe chasing Cloud and making light of Katie losing her channel, and he has nothing to do with this." Well, fuck you too. Fuck you too. Yes, I fucking do. Um, like I just said, Katie went live and she started her shit up with me. I was her prime rib target. I can't tell you how many times she got on my panel and in my chat and tried to get me to get on her channel. And hey, what's up, Blues? She was relentless at it. Just relentless. Oh, you had a live with Mark Terry and Exiled and Andrew. Is that I couldn't find that on your channel. I only got to watch about halfway through. That was again one of those nights I had to go to bed early so I get to work in the morning. So I didn't get a chance to watch it. So that sucked. Sucked I missed it, but I probably would have got on the panel myself and join in the fun. But he really, when I was waiting, I don't know why. I know why, because he was trying to he was getting stuff up on his panel to try to go after good old Honest Dave again, and it just didn't work. Oh, it's still up. All right, I'll go look for it. That's cool. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch that one. There's a stream worth going back and rewatching. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So that's really, I don't really have much else to say. I mean, I wasn't really going to monologue anything. I just want to get in here and just talk for a few minutes before I got to go. But be interesting to see how many people watch this. Prime's a bitch. He is. He kept tossing out Rebel and Cyrax's address like nobody knows what that is, and like what good is that gonna do? I mean, it's not like is he really? Is that like how you're gonna earn brownie points out here? And you're accomplishing what? All you're doing is making the host make the shit private because you did that, and then we lose it. So, all the other stuff he was doing is fine. Some of it was actually kind of funny, but it's like you're throwing out addresses that everybody knows, and it just what I mean. It doesn't change anything. It just doesn't. So anyway, yeah, it's a shame people are so gullible, like just in general. Out here they'll buy into anything that people throw out there. Hell, people believe Rick Crude and all the shit he said about me 3 years ago, and kept spreading all that shit around like a wildfire. And thing of it is, nobody bothered to go back and question him or Blue Eyes or any of these people that were running around doing that. Nobody questioned them. No, instead they came to me, demanding answers out of me and not them. Now make that make sense, right? Fucking A. Anyway, we all know the stories. We do. But a lot of you probably didn't know that Katie was she was adamant, and she would stop at nothing to get me up on her panel. Oh, thanks for the link. She seriously, she was so desperate to get any kind of controversy jump started on her channel. She thought she could do it with me, and it just didn't work. I didn't. I actually just dipped off that panel with somebody else that night that she had done that back in 23. The night, I'd rather not recall. But I do have that download. I do, and I will not make that public. But I do have it. Yes, I do. That was Katie's first, like I say, her first series of live streams that she did. And what she did after that is when she realized it wasn't going to go anywhere with me, but I was definitely going to outfox that fox. Sorry, Tonic. But we're talking Katie here. Of course. That she just gave up, and what she did is she went and there's this dude that Dark Clown Channel was going after for a bit, and that was Tyrant Wars, the dead channel now, dead out of the water channel now, and been that way for some time. Hell, their last community post is on 303, and this channel, he's long gone, right? No, I'm not drunk. I got to go to work tomorrow. But thanks for asking, Blues. So Katie just realized this shit wasn't going to go anywhere with me. It wasn't going to fly. I was much too above her at that time, non-pay grade. And well, that's when she figured out that this Lucinator 69 guy he's up there around where Dagmar is, like in that part of the world. He's in where the fuck is it? Tyrant Wars said he was in West Germany. He was in Belgium. So he's in Belgium, and he did take some of my advice when I told him you got to go live. If you're trying to tick off Tyrant Wars, you got to go live, and you got to talk smack on them and make some videos, and that'll ruffle their feathers. That'll get them going, and it did with me every time. They started clipping me just about as much as Bird, and making videos. So it's partly how my channels grew, because they kept doing freaking video content on me. It's actually true. So, anyways, get back to this. She gave Lucinator 69 a mod wrench on her channel. It's one of her early, not her first mod, one of her earliest mods. He was a big fan of 303s. I used to be a fan of 303. I knew 303 back in 2012. Did you guys know that? I did. I used to email with him back in 2012, long before the Bird era, long before any of that shit, before the Denver crew or whatever you call them, with Eric Brandt and all them. This was long before any of that shit. Long before it. But anyways, where's that? She gave this dude a wrench, not 303, but Lucinator. Give him a wrench, and just so he could time out all and block all of my channels, because she was too dumb and ditzy to do it herself. She didn't know how. So that little fucker used to block me like crazy. Him and I kind of like went to terms. Like we just sort of like kind of gave up on it after a while. And he actually got in my chat a couple times, which is incredibly rare. I got those screenshots too, and because that guy just absolutely blocked me off his channel, and he was a diehard Katie sympathizer. And the time, because she gave him a wrench and he could block me, and he just disappeared. I don't know what the hell happened to that guy. He's just gone. I've heard nobody even mention him. But let's see. Oh, okay, I get it. No, no, nobody even uses email anymore, dude. Do you guys use email? I've got it. I just don't ever. Nobody ever sends me emails. The only thing I get in emails are receipts for shit I buy and pay for online. That's all I ever get. That's all I ever get for emails. Spamming is really rare now too. I get more of those stupid robocallers that are spamming than I do anything else. And everybody's been getting them lately. Everybody. Oh, they're freaking annoying. You know what I mean? So so you got that side of the street, you got the Vegas Valley side of the street. The kind of the shit show, I guess you'd call it, that side of the road. And then you got I guess you might call it the COVIDs, the Boits and the trauma people side. and all that, all of that. The the Pasta Squad, all the Noodles channels, like May Noodles. There's Noodles Live, who sounds like Rada. Sounds just like him too. And then you got the Anderson Henderson used to be in that. He is Boyd. You had Wild German dude, and who else was part of that? Anybody know? There's more, but it don't matter. Who cares? Doesn't matter now. I just thought of that guy who got on Rebels with me. I swear to God, I thought that guy was Jesus Cow. That's the guy, Jesus Cow. And I swear to God, he is a spitting image of Tatted Aviator, if I do say so myself. And I do say so myself. Trust me, or don't. But they don't. They don't. They're kind of similar, but they're not. They're just not. But anyways, they're both real chill. Obviously, Tatted's concentration was emo. Hollingwolf. Emo got in my channel and dropped a comment, and I said Happy Thanksgiving to him. Yeah. Man, I'm still blocked on his channel. I'm still blocked on his channel too. But anyways, yeah, Noodles Live. Yeah, David. Yes. That's no, I know. That is correct. And all of those. So those people, that was the old Pasta Squad, and I know Wild German dude was in the mix and all that too. Boyd and what have you. And I never really got involved in that whole side of YouTube. What's that guy's name? That's you got. Who is this guy? He's the guy that's from the asylum. That guy. I can't think of it. Oh, you guys know what I'm talking about. The guy who runs the asylum, that guy. And then there's the other guy, Carlos. Okay, you got Carlos who runs around to different channels and just advertises for everybody to get on the asylum channel. And you catch me dead on that channel anytime soon. Anytime soon, trust me on that when I say that. But you know what I'm talking about? That guy. Anyways, whoever that guy is, who started, who runs that asylum channel. Steve Billings. You see, Prime can actually be useful when he wants to be. So yes, Steve Billings. He got a membership on Mark Terry's when Karen X Factor dropped like 20. Was it? Yeah, dropped like 50 memberships or some shit like that, and then I'm pretty sure it was on his channel, and then it came up with Steve Billings, and he got a membership, and so did frickin' I didn't get one. Man, I was bummed out. I got left. Evil Abe got one. Evil Abe got one. Can you believe that? Son of a bitch. Now, Prime, see, you'd have had that. You'd have kept that wrench years if you'd have quit abusing it. But you kept abusing it. So I'm gonna be here for a couple more minutes, buddy. You're late. You're late to the show. You're all late. I'll tell you what. If I feel like it tomorrow night, I'll go do a panel. I'll do a panel. And I'll let you guys get on. And we'll do the same shit that we did before all over again. People can get on my panel and they can they can be backseat drivers and tell me everything I'm doing wrong with my own goddamn channel. I didn't say damn. I didn't say damn. Okay, I know it's Sunday. So no blasphemy. Prime, you would, but you know what I mean. And then we'll sit here and we'll rehash over the same shit all over again, or you can just hang out and chill and have a good time. See, Prime, if you could get up on my panel and you could just act normal You did it on Hebrews. You did. And you actually did on COVIDs. Then you had to P-bomb them, right? You had to go and do that. But because you got mad at 420 Creeper, you know the gal from California, the chick who's got the big flat brim hat. That one who's she's like a juggalo. I didn't know that. She knew Insane Clown Posse and all of that was. So I actually got her up to 50 subs. She only had like 38. I'm like, okay, I got this. I got plenty of accounts. Trust me. I'm gonna get her up to so she can go mobile live. It's better to go StreamYard live. Yeah, I don't know why you're like that, Prime. I wish you would not be like this. And no, you don't even know what a narcissist is. So there is that. You couldn't even explain to me what autism meant. So there's also that too. But I wish you would get rid of that whole like character, that role play, that LARP, whatever the fuck it is that you're doing, and just be normal. You're actually pretty funny. I'm gonna give you that. You're actually pretty funny up there on wherever the hell we were earlier on Canes. But you don't know when to quit, and just repeatedly dropping the same addresses that we all know over and over again. Rebel and Cyrax, Cyrax and Rebel, all over and over. It's like that's the thing. I don't give a flying fuck, Prime, what you think about me. I'm just letting you know that right now. I don't care what Corrosive thinks about me. He rage quit a panel that I got on Hebrews. So what does that tell you? I just don't care. I could care less. Now, I can time you out. So watch this. Okay, thank you. So what can I say except this? Well, you're being a little bitch. So there is that. Now, I'm not going to be on much. I'm going to probably go about 4 more minutes. You got 4 minutes with me and I'm done. I went way longer than I even thought I was going to go. I got 13 people in here and that's fine. But you do realize I don't care. If I did care, then I would conform to the community standards, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah, knock him. Go ahead and hit him. If he's doxing, hit him. Thank you. Sweet. But then I would be fake, like Katie or who the fuck ever, and I would get on panels and I would act a part of somebody or something that I am not. Right? Exactly. So why isn't this working? There. Did that work? But goddamn you, Prime. So anyways, can someone time him out? I tried to do it and it's not working on. Did you get him on StreamYard? That's when he never knows when to quit. He never knows when enough is enough, and that's the problem with him. Maybe doxing people's same addresses, even if they dox themselves. What is that? Is that like therapeutic for you or something? I don't get it. And that could very well be sweet. That could easily be. And if that case, then good luck finding wherever he goes next. If that happens, I don't really follow any of this shit. I just don't have the time to follow this shit because I work. And when you work, then you don't have a lot of time to be on here and do this as much. And you just sort of catch like tidbits of whatever's going on. Meanwhile, in Gotham City, people are busy nuking each other's channels, threatening to call cops and send pizzas and whatever else they're doing on each other because they don't have shit else better to do with their time. Right? Fuck around and find out, right? Pull up, Bubba. Speaking of which, I seen her in a chat this morning, but she doesn't get on and talk shit like she used to. I think she learned a valuable lesson the hard. I want pizzas too if they're paid for, and people send them my way. I mean, hell yeah. But anyways, it's just hilarious why people get on here and it's the same fucking shit over and over and over and over and over and over. Nothing new. You know what I mean? And that's fine. You do you, I do me. I don't care. And I'll tell you, it's like that's why you'll see me just avoiding channels altogether when they're trying their damnedest to get me up on the panel. I'm like, because you know what I know exactly what they're up to. I know exactly what they're doing. I do, and we all do. And it's like, yeah, I don't think so. Not tonight. Nice try. You got to get up early in the morning to, try to pull one up on me. It's just not going to happen. Instead, what I tend to do is get on panels that where I'm least when they're not when someone's not expecting me to get a panel, or there's just simply somebody on there I want to say hi to, then I get on. I tend not to get on when people are sitting there like wolves circling, you know what I mean? And like, okay, here we got new prey. Oof, found a rabbit here. No, never mind that. Scratch that guy. But I'm like, no, thank you, but no, thank you. The whole let's all get on and just dogpile Abe and then gaslight him for 4 hours straight is just fucking old, boring. Like I say, it's why do you think the subs would drop? Or the view counts would drop? Because I think people are genuinely burnt out, tired of it. That's why. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I do see Miss Joe in there. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, all of you, and I did. I can't wait for Christmas to come around. Comes and goes. I like New Year's Eve night though. That's the way. I always like to have that off and not have to go into work the next day. But I probably will. But I may not. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, guys, I have nothing else for you. But yeah, I just something new would be nice. Sugar and spice, and I don't know. Everything spice. I don't know. I'm tired. Okay, listen, guys. Thanks for coming. Have a good night. You want me to do a panel tomorrow? That'd be fun. Maybe we could actually have a panel and just hang out and talk and have fun. And rather than the same old stuff. By the way, Ronnie, are you listening out there, buddy? You have to use your regular Crooked Eye Tyson account, make a comment on my channel. It's not blocked. And then tell me I can put your picture out, and I will. Okay, that's all I have. Good night, guys. Okay, see you on the next one. Bye-bye.